I just played this yesterday, and I cannot remember where exactly I left off at. And I feel so bad. I was trying to think of the title for this stream, and I couldn't think of a name because I couldn't remember exactly what happened. I remember one thing, which is what I named it after, which was related to the Chozo, but that's about it. Plus, I try to keep my titles like spoiler free. So it's a little tricky because most of the things you would remember for certain plot points would be a spoiler. So, but okay. I remember I got this little like multi-jump thing. Hey, how's it going, cashier? I remember I got this multi-jump thing. There's a cyan teleporter. I don't think I've used that yet. Actually, I don't even think I can get there. No. Okay, so I think I'm done here then. No, I haven't. Did I deal with the semi? Gosh, I don't even remember. I remember there's like a purple enemy around here, but I don't think I actually dealt with it. So let's go ahead and go down and see if I can. Oh, okay, well, great start. Let's go ahead and see if I can start with that. All I remember is that yesterday I was having a hard time with a lot of the bosses because the difficulty is picking up what is really hard in this game. Yeah, like, I didn't start off with much HP too. I just saw it now and I'm like, oh yeah, I have like 2 energy tanks. But yeah, the difficulty definitely did pick up in this game too. Okay, so, oh, I had 3 energy tanks. Jeez, well, I just took a lot of damage then. Okay, there we go. One thing I did think about too while I was playing yesterday that I just didn't get to mention it because I just forgot. Is that one thing that kind of trips me up in this game is like the jump specifically. Oh gosh, jeez, that thing came out fast. That's one thing that actually does trip me up because you have to hit it at a specific time. So sometimes you'll see me just kind of jump onto an enemy. It's because like I'm trying to do the double jump, and this is, I think, like the first game that I can recall, like Metroidvania style, where the double jump is like specific to when you hit it. So it's kind of tripped me up a little bit. But at the same time, I feel like the game was getting easier, and then now it's starting to get harder again, so it's kind of nice. Okay, yeah, I did not take care of this enemy, so I guess I need to find a way to... I probably have to stay in this area. I need to find the energy module to be able to take it out. So I guess I will go over here. Let's see, now I just need to remember how to get down there. Which apparently I've been there too. Huh. Unless I have to go back to Dairon, but I don't think I do. I think this is the purple one too, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Can I move? I know it's in the water, but this one sucks especially too, because this one is one that can actually shoot me through the walls. Oh, whoa. Trying to do a little grapple beam, and I think I clicked it a little too late. Yeah, well, this one doesn't, it's not the fast one. Like the fast one was a yellow one. Okay, well, this one just shoots electricity. Like that, yeah. Then when I'm in the water, it can just basically catch up to me. So I basically have to outrun it. And like hope that it doesn't catch me in the water, because the water's really where... Okay, well that sucked. Ugh. At least I can jump over it now, but yeah, it's only gonna get me so far. Okay, this door needs to open up. Does this not open up? Oh, it's just straight up closed. Okay, well, I've been wasting my time this whole entire time. Like I said, I just played yesterday and I did not remember, like, a lot of the stuff that happened too. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Okay. Let's see if I can make it now. Well. Eventually it'll catch up with me. If there it is. Okay, well, I gotta wait for that to wear off. Oh jeez, well. Let's see what happens. Gosh. Well, at least I know I need to go down. Oh man. I really want to get like way better at parrying it, but I feel like I shouldn't encounter enough to be to the point where I'm good at parrying it. There's so much trial and error. Okay. So far I'm okay. Let's see, where... Okay, if I go down, nothing happens, so... Gosh, yeah, I guess I'll have to just go this way and see what happens. That sucks, but... Okay, well... Yeah, you see, like, right there how I'm trying to, like, jump through. And I'd, like, just mess it up completely. That's more so... Wow, that actually can shoot through the rooms? That's kind of lame. Yeah, there's no way I was gonna avoid that. Geez, I didn't think I could shoot through the rooms. That's ridiculous. But I guess there's nothing in that room, because I went up and through the right and it didn't really do anything, so... It didn't seem like it took me anywhere. It just kind of took me back here, so... Okay... Yeah, this part kind of seems just to itself, and this is the same enemy, so... Okay, I guess I'll make my way back to Dairon, and then come back through here, because... Or I guess I could go through this upper part, because I haven't been here. Let's try that instead. Okay. What I'm supposed to do with that enemy is apparently not yet. It's supposed to happen. Okay, cool. It feels like, at this point, like, it's just gonna be more optimal just to avoid the enemies overall instead of, like, fighting them. Like, that's kind of what I feel like the direction's taking right now. Because there's actually a lot of enemies, and also, they're also really strong. Like, they give you a lot of HP, too, because you're kind of absorbing the parasite, but... Yeah, they are way stronger, too. Okay, is this the right... Okay, I can't even go in here, because this is cold room. Then yeah, I guess the next best thing is just go back. This is gonna take me for Gabarin. So I want to make my way to one of these points. Yeah, because I need to take one of these elevators up to Phrynia. Let's see, so a purple or yellow one. Yeah, either way, I'm just gonna have to walk back. It's gonna be a little bit of a journey, but I think that's what I need to do. So I'm gonna try to go... Oh, whoops. I'm gonna try to go down here, because this looks like it's an enemy room. This looks like it might have something. This is energy part, so... Can't remember for sure if that's where I need to go. And I was down here at one point, but I honestly don't remember how I even got here. I think it was at a different point when I was playing or something like that. Well, no, that had to have been last stream. Honestly, I don't even remember. This is so weird. Yeah, I feel like I got here through like this area, but it doesn't look like it. So, not entirely sure. But in general, I'm sure once I'm backtracking too, I'll kind of have an idea based on what other things I see. Because I have some other power-ups too that I got. Like I have the multi-jump, I have the little plasma beam thing, and then I also have the like, what's it called? The super missile added too. So like a whole bunch of things should be open to me now. Gosh. It's like such a sucky situation. Did I go down and get hit, or I get up and go up and get hit? Whoa. Jeez. Yeah, I was supposed to go up there. This sucks. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to do anything from here, because I missed that jump. See, will it take me back up? No, it's probably gonna make me circle around. Jeez, what a cruel punishment. Yep, and I gotta go through here. And okay, I guess I can't go through there, even though I just went through there earlier. This is so weird. Oh, man, where does this game want me to go? Like now I can do that. So there's definitely one place in one of the other areas I have in mind too that I can use that at. Okay. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. Okay, I need to be faster on it. Dang it. Okay. Well. Oh, you turned on auto clicker? What's that? Ah, dang it. I was so close. I almost got that. I don't think this is what I'm supposed to do, but I mean, this is something, I guess. Ah, dang it. Oh, that actually would have been it too if I didn't mess up the jump. Okay, cool. There we go. I don't even think this is where I was supposed to go, but this is a place to go. Okay. Yeah, so if you forget about it, you're like, what's going on with my what's going on with my mouse? gosh, can I do that multi-jump? Yeah, I can. So many buttons to press at the same time. Okay, so I got that. Gosh. To kind of explain how I have to hold the buttons, you have to keep holding down the charge button, which is the Y button, and then to jump would be while holding Y, which is not too bad, but then you also have to aim, so you have to hold the L button, and then you have to keep the rhythm with the B button that you're pressing to keep the multi-jump. So, and I'm not saying this in any way, shape, or form as a complaint. I'm actually saying, like, this is like a compliment, because there's so many things you can do in this game. You just have to be very specific with the way you hold the button. Just to, like, get stuff. Okay, so that's how I was supposed to get out of there. Really crazy, honestly, how intricate it is. But it is really cool, but yeah, you really have to, like, hold the buttons in a very specific manner. Worst case, if this isn't where I'm supposed to go, at least I'll find something else. I do know of one specific place I could go to right now, but I'm not sure if it's where I need to go, because I think I'm supposed to, still supposed to deal with that enemy first. I'm assuming I'll get another power-up too, so that's kind of why I want to go there first. Because, what's this area called? Yeah, Barania. This whole entire bottom section hasn't been explored, and that's all underwater too. So I may need to go there, and I can actually open this door now. So if this Emmy isn't what I'm supposed to be dealing with, then I'll just go over there. Okay, so let's see. This is actually pretty big compared to what I remember. Oh no, this is where I was at, where they do turn off the computer. I was like, have I been here? Okay, so Dairon. Let's see, there's the orange teleporter. May just be better to take the orange teleporter. Yeah. So we'll just kind of make our way up, go up all the way here, and then go here. Which it looks like a journey, but I don't think it should be too bad. Wait, I can actually make that jump now. Alright, sweet. Well, I'm actually stuck in here too. I actually don't even think I can get out through here. Oh my gosh. It's so dumb. Well, hopefully this takes me... Huh. It's taking me to Barania. No, I'm not stuck. I just... Well, in this room, yes I am. Unless I teleport out. Well, I guess the game's forcing me to Barania, so I may as well check it out. I mean, I'm like literally right next to the area that I was thinking about exploring next. Seeing like the water like seep in and stuff, and I'm getting freaked out because I still have like Subnautica PTSD. I'm just like, you need to fix that. Like, I don't know what attacked me, but something did. Yeah, because this is like literally the area I was talking about. So at this point, it wouldn't make sense just to skip it, and then, you know, if I know I need to come back here at some point. Okay. But the music here is actually pretty cool. Okay, so I may need to do it a little bit earlier. Or no, it's completely blocked off. Jeez. Jeez, okay, well. At least there's my answer that I don't need to be here yet. Yeah, because you see all these enemies die in like 2 hits. It's not bad at all. But later on, like in the later areas, they're straight up just like, yeah, we're not messing around. The music here is so freaky. Gosh, I don't know if this gives an intro into how I am as a person, but like, I kind of find it relaxing. It is a little creepy though. It's so weird too, because I mean, I don't think I'm a creepy person. I don't know. I don't really know if I do much that would be considered like creepy, so. but yeah, I don't know, I just kind of find it relaxing. Not the most relaxing game music though, I'll say that. It's not like, I'm like, oh man, I just need something to study to, and then I'll just pop this on. That would just be like, more so it just, I don't know, it's just the vibe I get from it. Okay, well this will take me to Dairon, so I guess I'll get to Dairon one way or another. Yeah, okay. This is saying a lot too, because I normally don't like water stages in games. So the fact that this one's actually pretty cool to me is nice. Okay. Would have been quicker with the orange teleporter, but it's not that big of a deal. Completely forgot I used to think that Samus would be listening to elevator music while going through this. Just getting like flashbacks to one of the earlier streams with that. Okay, so let's go to the right, and then gosh, I gotta go through this whole area, but this is actually not that bad. It looks pretty far, but it's actually really short. And I guess I'll just be in the green area for the most part. Yeah. Huh. Okay. I'm not even gonna get worried if I get hit by something, so. Right here is not where I need to worry about my HP. It's like everywhere else. I think like if you're gonna play a Metroid Prime game too, like going on the creepy music thing, if you're gonna play a Metroid Prime game, there's just always gonna be one spot that's gonna be, or like Metroid game in general, there's always gonna be one area that kind of like, it's not unsettling, but just kind of like the music freaks you out a little bit. And so I think maybe hearing that music, I'm also like, oh well, it's a Metroid game, so that's why it's so fitting too. Because I know like in Metroid Prime 2, the Dark World music, kind of a little weird. It's not bad. It's just like, it makes you not want to stay in there. Okay, can I get this now? Let's see. 2. I didn't even know I could jump. Oh, whoops. Gosh dang it. I forget that you actually have to press the button to shoot. Okay, so maybe over here. How am I supposed to get that one then? Maybe. Okay, cool. Oh, I thought it absorbed it. Jeez, it just turned into something else. Yeah, I never felt like too creeped out with the Dark World. Like when I went back and played it. Initially when I played the game though, it's kind of a little disturbing. But like, as I got older and played it, I guess I just kind of got used to it because I knew it wasn't like too bad. But I think the creepiest part about it is just seeing the atmosphere. Like if you really pay attention to the atmosphere and the way everything's like positioned and stuff like that, it's a little unsettling. Like just all this stuff with like the sky, and then like there's one particular thing that always kind of fascinated me as like something that's kind of weird but stood out to me is like some of the doors will be blocked off, and they're blocked off by like, I don't know, maybe that's a phobia. I'm not like particularly afraid of it, but I feel like it drives off of something because it looks like a whole bunch of like worms like kind of formed around themselves, and the actual scan of it does say that it's like something that the enemies use to block off key points. I mean, that's just the game's way of saying like, yeah, we didn't have the time to like fully, you know, texturize and add in a room and stuff like that, but it still looks kind of like a little Okay, so I need to maintain this height to get up there. Oh, I can't even actually, looking at it, I can't even do that because I need to grapple from the left side. Okay, well, that probably explains why I was kind of worried to get up there, is because I'm not supposed to. Okay, so there's blocks here that I can blow up. Okay. And I'm not supposed to go through there because I can't. Yeah, I can't really do much with that. Unless these are... Yeah, these are the same things. So I'm just gonna fall through here every single time. Okay, so I'm not gonna worry about that right now. And like that's kind of the thing with that game's specific like plot and stuff like that, is it's just meant to be like, I don't know if I'd say unsettling more so than just like, usually when like games have like a dark world they kind of want to make it creepy and stuff like that, but I feel like that one just kind of like, rather than like being creepy, it's just kind of more void, which I guess in a sense still makes it creepy, but like it's not the original intention to make it like all eerie and stuff like that. I don't know. Well, I mean, it is. How do I want to word this? Like, as a result of what they did, it gives it that creepy, eerie kind of feel to where you kind of just don't really want to be there. But I don't know if I would say they were trying to go for like a horror aspect, is I guess what I'm trying to say. Because like sometimes when you play like Metroid or like Metroid Prime, you would think that it's like the attempt to make like a kid-friendly horror game in a sense. Because sometimes the games actually do get a little like just unsettling, or it's kind of like, ugh, I don't really like this particular spot. There's definitely points in the game where it's like that. But I don't know I don't know enough of the direction that the developers take to really say if that's what they're trying to go for. It'd be interesting though if that's actually what they were trying to go for, because the way they execute it, it feel nice. It does feel nice often enough. Okay, well, geez. The fact that hits you from so far too, like the little electrical blast. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Okay. I'm so glad I didn't get punished there, because I feel like I absolutely would have deserved it. Okay. I'm finally here. Okay, don't... Okay, pitfall block. That's right, I came down from this part. How did I even get up here in the first place then? Is it just here? Well... No, and you can't even get up. Jeez. Okay, well I guess this isn't the area I'm supposed to be at then. Unless I take this elevator, I mean, it's not too far. Okay, I was very generous of the game. Let me take that, because I definitely don't think I would have made it otherwise. I think I can actually get that. Okay, I messed it up, but I'm pretty sure I can actually get that. Whoop. Gosh, it's like really fast too. Pretty sure this is what I'm supposed to do, unless there's like another power up, which there very well may be. Okay, I'll come back to it later. I definitely want to try and at least get it, but it's just a missile expansion, so. Because I think the way I'm supposed to do it is like jump up there really quick and then drop down and then switch out a morph ball, then press B and then press the direction. Sometimes though, like the timing's so specific that it makes you wonder, like, are you supposed to get a power up that helps you extend the duration for how long the effects last? Or do you just have to be that fast though? And it could be either way, because I mean this game actually does kind of ramp up the difficulty at certain points, so. Okay, so I'm just gonna make my way down here and then go up through this way. See if I can at least get the energy part. I think that's just gonna be for an energy tank, but at least I can kind of explore this upper area more. And then I'm going to try to avoid that pitfall too. Because now I have the multi-jump, so. Okay. Going the right way. Like, I can totally see how people can beat this game in a couple of hours. Like, for sure. But generally on like a first playthrough, if you don't know where exactly to go, I'm curious to see what the average playtime would be of that. Because I feel like a lot of the stuff, like in general with Metroidvania 2, is just banking on you not knowing to go to like this specific room in this specific area after you get this power up. And from my experience on like playing multiples, that's generally how it feels. It's just like you kind of know, but if you don't remember, then you pretty much are stuck in the situation that you're in, or that I'm in right now. Wait, I can actually make it up here now. Okay. That's right, so that's how to get that one. So it was an energy tank. Okay. Let's go up here, check out what's going on in this room. Well. Okay, so that's an artifact too. Okay. So that is good to know, because even though I can't get it right now, eventually I will need to get that. I'm assuming the whole entire upper part is, yeah. Yeah, okay. Eventually when I can get there, I can get there. At least I know now that's not where I need to be. Okay, so with that, maybe I am supposed to go to Vernia. Let's look at the map real quick and see. I don't think there's anything left for me to do here because I can't enter through here. It says access closed. This is cold, so I can't go through there. Same thing with that room. I don't even have access to the cyan portal until I go through here. This power beam door, but I think this is also a cold one. I'm not entirely sure. I feel like that's obvious enough for me to have tried going through it. Yeah, because I think when I was just there, I think I just walked past it and then it was cold. I can't even remember now, but I'm pretty sure that's what I saw. It would make sense too, because I think these two are connected, so. I think wherever I need to go is not in this area. Let's see, Infernia. Looks like it's pretty much explored for the most part. And there's that I could get, but I don't think it's worth coming back to right now. But I will keep that spot in mind. Okay, since I'm closest to Dairon, same issue, there's a cold room. Okay, what about Merinia? This seems like the most logical place to go to, but since I was just here and I couldn't really go through this part, don't really know if there's a way for me to kind of extend, or excuse me, explore the map a little bit more. Yeah, because I can't go through there. Huh. So it just leaves Kataris and Ataria, which I'd be surprised if I could do something as Kataris. It's mostly lava, so. Yeah, exactly. Same here. I'm not entirely sure. It's just going to be kind of one of those things. That's why I'm saying, like, with these Metroidvania games, these are, like, probably the most justifiable points of criticism that you can have against these games. Because it really is just a lot of backtracking, and if you get lost, you have to go and, like, really look for it. That's why anybody who's like beating this game like within like 3 hours is either definitely using a walkthrough or just incredibly lucky with where they go. Unless you have like everything written down and stuff like that. But even then, 3 hours is still like you'd have to rush through everything. So that's definitely like a, yeah, I've played this game already. I could go up here, but I don't think this is really going to take me anywhere now that I have the multi-jump. So, check Ataria. Anything here that's new? It's a Varia suit. I can get back up here now because I have the multi-jump. But I don't know if I really need to. It's this little grapple beam lock, but it might just take me to like expansion item or something. And there's a cold room. I know I tried to go through there off camera and that actually wasn't the right way to go. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's go to Ataria. I know how to get over here. So if I can find the teleportal red, yeah, I can make my way down. So yeah, I can just go down here, go right, and then make my way there. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. That is one plus with this game though, compared to like other Metroidvania games, like in Castlevania and stuff like that. There are more points, but for the most part, this game really does a good job of actually letting you get where you need to go pretty fast. Like it looks like, oh man, I'm all the way across the map, and it's like 5 minutes maybe. And like Castlevania and stuff like that, unless you get the fast moving like souls and whatnot or power-ups, you typically have to like spend a good 10 to 15 minutes just to get there. Okay, so I'm just gonna make my way down to the right. Let's go all the way over there. And of course now if I see anything, I'll try and be more attentive to it, because I have to remember all the power-ups I have now. Like here, I'm already at this like next area, so I just traveled through another area, so it's like what, less than a minute, 2 minutes. Oh, you watched yesterday's VOD to get an idea? Well, thanks, I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't really think there was anything towards the end that really gave me too much of an insight as to what to do. I mean, I have the power up, but now it's just like, can you remember where you're supposed to use this power up at? It's like a pop quiz constantly throughout the game. Okay, so let's see, to get to the red teleporter. Yeah, you see, this looks far, but this would probably take me like 3 minutes to get through. And then like on top of that, like having all these power-ups too even makes it even faster. Now, so I'm saying I could totally see anybody beating this game within a couple hours. Just if that's like the average or whatnot, I'm like, nah, there's no way that would be like that fast on the first playthrough, unless you had a walkthrough or something. Okay, and go down here. See, like I'm already here. Oh wait, that's not the one I'm thinking of. Okay, it's over here. I was like, you see, easy. Okay, yeah. So it's like, it's not too bad. And this like literally takes me exactly where I want to go, because I just have to go up this like little shaft or whatever. Like back when I was lost before, like before my little, I guess, hiatus from this, I actually went to a spot, and that's why it's kind of fresh in my memory that now I can get up there, or at least I think I can. I had forgotten that the reason I was able to get up there in the first place is because of the fact that a whole bunch of like platforms collapsed, and I had to run my way up, and that's also why I can't get back up there until now. So I'm hoping that that's actually where I need to go. It might just be another like artifact or whatever that's like, oh, you don't need this yet, but still progress one way or another. Oops, okay. If I can just fit my way up there, but okay, cool. There we go. Yeah, this whole entire spot was like completely destroyed. This is where, if anybody remembers, where the little like, it's like where the part, or at the part where like I didn't realize I was supposed to be running, so like I had to like hurry up because the lava was rising. This is the room where that happened. Okay, let's see what this has here. Probably just be like a secret item, but yeah, it's like it's just gonna be missile tank. Okay. Gosh, I can't run that far. So I don't even know if I can get this one either. Okay, I gotta shimmy on over. Gosh. Either I'm not supposed to do this, or like, again, it's like, because it looks like it might work. You just have to be like frame perfect with it. Like not too soon, not too late. And like there's plenty of things in this game that are like that, so that's why I don't want to assume that I need to do it later. Hey, see, I was able to do it. It's just like, it takes like really precise timing a lot of the time. Fortunately, that's not where I need it to go, but I mean, it's still something, so. Okay. So I can make my way back down here. Where else could I really go then? Because that's like literally the only thing I see for Ataria. I guess I could go up here, but I don't think there's anything up here in particular. But I kind of have to cross there anyways, so. Yeah, it might just be one of those. Just one of those streams, you know, just trying to figure out where I'm gonna go, so. Yeah, you can totally tell like the difficulty spike that the later part of the game has, because like I'm killing all of these in like 1 to 2 hits. Like that thing just died in like 1 hit. Okay, I'm gonna check out that room real quick. Actually, can I? Oh yeah, that's right. This area is kind of weird where you have to like circle around to be able to do everything. Okay. I don't even have the purple beam either. So now I have to make it even more of a journey. Okay, no. I'm just gonna assume this isn't where I need to go. So let's start looking back at the map again. So same thing, purple door. Maybe worst case I could try to go up here, but I'm pretty sure it's just straight up gonna give me that missile tank and that's it. So I'm pretty sure it's not Otaria or Kataris. Like, I feel like it would be Berenia, but when I was there I didn't see anything. So let's keep looking around. It might be Berenia. It might actually be Berenia. I just had a thought on something, but I'm just gonna look a little bit more before I go back there. Either that or this whole entire area. No, because I need the blue laser to go through here, so it's not that. I don't think I can go up this ramp. Unless I can fall through here. So that's another possibility. I'll consider this one and this upper part too. Okay. Okay, that might actually be it too. Yeah, since I went to Berenia and it didn't have anything in particular, but this area does actually have something. I think I took that teleporter too, and like I didn't even bother getting that missile tank. I don't think I even saw it, but I will try the spot first. So I'm gonna look for the orange teleporter. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it's actually not too far from here, so I can just take the elevator. Wait, am I by the elevator? Apparently not. It's all the way over there. It looks like I am. Just says I got the space jump. It'd be nice if it told you where to go next, but yeah. If it actually told you where to go next, I would feel like such an idiot. Or I'm like 20 minutes before and be like, yeah, there's no way you can do this like in 3 hours unless you're lucky or you're looking up a walkthrough, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's a walkthrough. It's the game's walkthrough. Okay, so I can take the red teleporter here, then from there go to the orange one, and then from there go to Gavarin, because I think that's actually looking pretty promising because I'm seeing 2 spots over there that I can go to. Potentially. Gavrin's the green place, so it's on the upper left of the map. When I finish teleporting, I'll pull it up. Oh, you got it? Or did you still want me to pull it up? Well, I can do it. It's no big deal. So it is this area right here. So I'm thinking I can either go here, which shows this whole entire section that I may be able to travel to, or up here, which at least gives me something. This looks like the most promising way, but I don't know if there's gonna be a way for me to do it, because like this blue spot blocks it off, and then there's 2 grapple doors right here. So it feels like, it mostly feels like a place that's kind of like intentionally blocked off, but I think it's at least worth a shot. So, okay, so I need to make my way up. So I need to go down first. I think that's like one of the things I appreciated the most from like now thinking on it with like other Metroidvania games. I was like, I know I just played like Bloodstained, but I don't remember having as much of a backtracking issue with that game. And I think that's honestly speaking one of the things I appreciated most about it. Now thinking on it is that for the most part, getting lost in the game wasn't so like detrimental to like, I don't know, just like playing through it. It never really felt like I was too lost. And it's one of the things I like appreciated from it a lot was just like, it definitely felt like not too difficult of a Metroidvania game. Like that game felt really smooth. Like that's honestly speaking the best way I could sum it up in a few words is that it felt like a really smooth game. And I mean, Castlevania's been around for a long time too, so the fact that each game that comes out nowadays has that same style, because it wasn't always a castle, of course, but like now pretty much all of them are that kind of same style. And the guy who works on the series like very much so has experience with it. I imagine that's what contributed to how smooth it was overall. You know what, I actually should. I'm gonna go back into that room because I just realized it is blinking. I'm gonna see if there's anything going on here. Okay, so there's that. Whoops. At least it doesn't force me to teleport, but I have to watch this whole entire animation though, where it's just like telling me where it's at. That's actually not optional. Okay, so it doesn't look like I can reach that from there. Okay, what do we got going on here? Not much this way, so I'm gonna make my way down. Yeah, and then this is also blocked off, so yeah, this is straight up not where I need to be. Okay. And I can't destroy these to use the grapple beam there. Could do this and it'll launch me down here, but the spin boost. Let's see, what exactly was the spin boost? What's the jump one, right? Wait. It says I have it. Actually, not sure what the spin boost is. Apparently I have it though. I'm pretty sure that's just the jumping thing that I have. But it doesn't show for whatever reason on here. Okay. So yeah, if it's not here, then I guess it's just Berenia, I mean. Because I could try to make my way down here, but this is closed off too, so I can't even go back that way. Whoops. It's kind of strange that it stays on the map too. It says destroyed, but I would think it's actually just gone. Okay, how can I get over there? Apparently this is blocked off. It says access is closed. So I want to get up there. Gosh, I'm gonna have to make my way through here. And I guess go down here? Yeah. Okay, let's just try that then. Oh, oh no. Okay. Dang it. Yeah, that's another situation. So that's why that's actually there. Gosh, so you're telling me I have to actually go ahead and teleport here and then make my way all the way back? Ugh. That's so not cool. I think that's actually what I have to do too. If I want to get up here for something that may not even be where I need to go. Because I can't just travel down here. If you want to, sure. I mean, that's fine with me at this point. I do like playing through the game blind, but like there's just a certain point where it really is just like trial and error. Yeah, because this is just going to take me back to Ferenia, and then I can make my way here, then go to Dairon, and make my way back here. So it's just gonna be a hot mess if I do that. I will wait then before I continue moving, because I don't have the tendency to move and then see chat pop up. But yeah, that would be fine. I'll take a hint, because it's kind of like the same thing in Subnautica, you know? Like, yeah, you'll find it eventually, but it's really just gonna be a lot of wandering around and a lot of extra hours, no less. You can just give me a hint. If you tell me the area it's in, I'm pretty sure I'd find it from there. Uh-oh. Oops. That's not the map button. I was pressing the global button before I actually pulled up the map. Yeah, you can just tell me if it's like in one of these 7 areas, and then I can find my way from there. That would be appreciated. Because at least then I would know not to have to travel around all these areas and be like, is this it? Oh, this is a missile tank, you know? An unintentional 100%. The fact I've only found 20% of the items too in this game is ridiculous. So many items. I am in the right area? Okay, so then I do actually need to go on the other side. Because, yeah. Okay, I won't move it around, but I'll leave it right there. But yeah, if I go left and then go up top, it's just going to take me back to the orange teleporter. Zoom in more. That might be too much. Let's do that. The guide was stupid. Yeah, story of my life. Oh, man. Yeah, speaking of stupid guides, I guess I may as well take this moment to like rant on it. When I was looking up, I think I briefly had mentioned it in one of the other playthroughs, but like, if anybody were to ever go and check out my Chicken in the Darkness, like, walkthrough, I can guarantee you that the amount of resources for that game, obviously, because it's not that well known a game, but like, I not the amount, but like the quality of resources that were out there to be able to like figure out where to go, specifically like text wise, was so bad that like I literally had to do like so much trial and error in that game just to figure out what the difference was between what everybody was saying. I think the video guides were probably the most helpful, but then like looking it up, it was listed as like walkthroughs. I'm like, this is a playthrough, not a walkthrough. And so like, I think that's the first time I've legitimately like looked up something for a game, and I'm just like, what is everybody saying? Like that consistently. Because there's other times too where I'll look up stuff like for JRPGs, and then somebody's just like, oh, like how do you do this? And somebody's like, why are you trying to do this? And it's like, well, just answer the like, I see chat brought up the thing, but yeah, it's just like, just answer the question. Jeez, like, don't have to be all like why are you doing this? Because it just basically screams you don't know the answer yourself. Can I get to this green teleporter? Absolutely. I think that's like one of the few places I can get to from here. That's actually where I was at, like towards the beginning. Take the green teleporter? Okay. Yeah, okay. Do I actually have to go to Barania? Hey, Noodle. You probably, I kid you not, you probably came in at like the best time, because I've been lost for like the past 30 minutes. So you literally skimmed all that fat just to get to the prime meat. And by prime me, I mean like I may potentially be lost in the next 5 minutes again, but we won't know. We won't know. Okay. So I'm here. You know nothing of this game. Oh yeah, that might work out then. You could do a blind playthrough. It says the space jump gives a hint in itself. Let's see if that guide's actually good. Let's see. Allow Samus to repeatedly jump during a spin jump. Press B at the right time during a spin jump. When used underwater, Samus cannot gain more height over the first jump without the gravity suit. I mean, it says the gravity suit, but that's not the first time it said the gravity suit in this game. It said it at least like 2 other times. This is where I thought I was supposed to go, but I don't know if I really am. Oh, oh my gosh. Okay, that's what that was. I didn't see the top part of it. I was so close to it and then yeah, no, it's fine. I didn't see that was a little pulley thing. Well, I feel dumb now. I think I said it before too. And I'll say it again because this specific thing actually just kind of like drives the point home. I would have appreciated if there was a way for the camera to raise up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, it's like sometimes the stupidest little things. Because I saw the blue thing, and so to be completely honest, I was going to come here next. That's why I was like, okay, I'm looking at Gavarin, and I may have to make my way all the way around here again. But either way, I have to take this green teleporter. Otherwise, like, I would end up in Farinia. So I'm like, okay, if I'm here again, I may as well check out this little spot that I'm going to teleport next to and check it out again. Because I knew this blue little thing kind of stood out to me. But I was like, let me just wait and see if I can get a hint. Because I don't want to accidentally like go the wrong way again. And then like have to make my way back. And then spend a lot more time in it. So. But. Yeah, it's just sometimes I would like if I could kind of look up a little bit further, kind of like Sonic the Hedgehog, where you just kind of want to see. Because looking up's not as big of a deal, but looking down is like, that's actually where it's most important at. You just kind of have to take a leap of faith. Like if I want to look down right now, I can't look down what's below this. I literally have to fall down here. And then here, I can see the platform on the left, but until I get down here, I can't see what's below that. So that's just kind of those little things that, like, those little quality of light things that would really help in those instances. So I could be like, oh, is that an elevator or like a little pulley thing? Oh, yes, it is. So, whoops. But it's no big deal. It's actually not too bad. It's not as bad as like dedicating a whole entire episode to try to figure out where you need to go. The energy tank? Was there one? I didn't see one. Unless you're talking about like this one. I don't think I can get that one though. I'm pretty sure this is taking me to the gravity suit no less, because I can't actually get out of here unless I have it now. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be a boss fight. Look at this huge room. Yeah, and the music stopped. Oh yeah, this is absolutely a boss room. There's a whole bunch of these little guys for HP purposes. Missile purposes. I may be done with Subnautica, but Subnautica's not done with me. So you see here, I can kind of see up, but I can't see down. So that's kind of the bummer part. Probably could have seen that elevator if I like really tried to like jump up and look at it, but especially since I have a whole nother game to play. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna pick it up since the autumn sale's going on for Steam. So it is something I do plan to pick up. I just haven't done it yet. But it's actually on sale much sooner than I expected, so that playthrough should actually start much sooner too. Which one do I think would be better for excuse me, for like sales wise, like discounts? I don't know, because apparently this sale is actually better for like the first game, which I was like, dang it, but you know, at least I got to play it like a little bit earlier, so it's not a big deal. It wasn't that much cheaper, but I thought I killed this thing. Did I not? Jeez. I have like a little price tracker thing that kind of tells me like the price history of stuff, so I can check. I can even check on stream, honestly speaking. Not entirely sure. Oh jeez. Is this the boss? This feels like a weird... Well, it wasn't a boss, but that definitely felt like a weird enemy. That might be foreshadowing the boss. Okay, just another enemy. But yeah, I can check the trends because there's a little price tracker thing that I have that shows me like the price history or something over the past 4 months, and so kind of might give me an idea. There's even better ones that go back further, but like just on like a quick check, I could easily check that one. Anything around here? Yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna drop me down to a boss room for sure. Look at that background. Oh man. Yeah, no, I do appreciate it, honestly, because I certainly like to try and save money if I can, for sure. Just I also like to provide content, so it's like kind of this struggle of like, gosh, I really want to provide content, but then I also want to save money, so it's like okay, so let's see here. Oh, I can actually destroy this. So I guess that's good for... Oh, actually, can I even get through there now? No, I definitely need to get the gravity suit. See these little tentacle things peeking out and then dipping back in. That's probably foreshadowing to the boss. Oh, it's just right here. Okay, I thought it was... That was actually higher up. I definitely loaded like it was a boss room, I'll say that. So, I'm pretty sure it's right here, but I'm gonna go this way and see if I can find something. Plus, like, going on to the sale thing, too, I think Subnautica, I'm so impressed by the quality and just, whoop. Oh, I have to be invisible for that. I'm so impressed by the quality, and it's not honestly that expensive a game to where, like, even paying full price for it's not a too big of a deal. So it's not coming from a place of not wanting to, like, support or anything like that, so much as it's coming from a place of, like, what I can do, and, like, me just trying to kind of manage those resources well enough to be able to do it. Okay, maybe I should have gone down, because apparently I just missed a whole bunch of stuff. Feels like it. I'm gonna go backtrack real quick and then go down there. I didn't think this whole entire area was actually gonna extend this long for me to continue, because that feels like the right way. It's always the sucky part in games, and I try to actually avoid doing that as much as possible, especially in these games, which is probably where it's most obvious. It's like I actually try to go the wrong way a lot of times when I know there's a clear choice between a wrong way and a right way. Because I'm like, oh, if I go this way, then I'll have to backtrack. Oh, okay, it's a secret thing. Yeah, so you see, I would have known that if I had tried to go that way, and then when I've had to backtrack this whole way. But yeah, it's most obvious in these games where you know that if you go the right way, but you know there's a wrong way that still has something, you want to go the wrong way first, because if you go the right way, then you'll have to go back to the wrong way, figure out what's there, and then go back through the right way a second time. So it's like, and you have no idea. It really is just like a guess. Like sometimes it's a 50-50, sometimes it's a, 33% chance or whatever, but yeah, traditional JRPGs or RPGs in general do that too a lot. It's so dumb too, because like sometimes the path will be a long way before you realize it. Like it's absurd. Like I'm talking here, I definitely played like games where it'll be like a good 20 to 30 minutes of backtracking, because it's like, oh, you went the right way, cool, right? And I'm like, no, not cool at all. It's like, because then you gotta go back 20 minutes, and then go the other way, and then come back, and then another 20 minutes. You don't want to miss stuff, because especially RPGs are notorious for like having those moments where it's just like, yeah, you soft locked yourself out of this. Okay, so looking at the creatures in the background, so far I've fought all of these, so I'm not seeing anything in particular that stands out to me as like a special enemy. You missed a secret story event. No good ending for you. Yeah, it'll be stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, apparently... Oh, it's the enemy in there. That looks like it. Oops. Oh, jeez. Well, I didn't expect to fall down that far. Well, it's nice looking at it while it was there. Okay, let's go ahead and destroy that. See what's in here. Oh, music changed. Okay, yeah, there's no way this isn't the gravity suit. This has to be the gravity suit. you got grape flavored Samus. This is like one of the only suits that's actually added into Smash Bros. Like, I think electric grape. Is that actually a color? Because that sounds like kind of actually like a cool style for something like electric grape. Sounds like some Gatorade flavor or something. Greatly reduces damage taken from enemy attacks and insulates Samus from extreme cold and lava. Okay. Huh. Okay. It's kind of interesting that they incorporated it into the one suit, but it also allows Samus to move freely in water. In addition, the gravity suit slightly increases dash melee's damage. Very cool. So now I can go to all those cold rooms. So if I wasn't overwhelmed with options before, then I'm most certainly overwhelmed now. Think of at least like 3 different places I can go into now. Gosh, look how fast I am too. I feel like I'm even faster than I am above ground. Like, is it me or am I actually like really fast? Or have I just been in the water for so long that I just forgot? Yeah, I feel like I'm playing Sonic the Hedgehog now. Gotta swim fast. You know this isn't a Sonic game because it's actually good. I feel bad for saying that so confidently, but the past couple Sonic games have been cheeks. Like, I hate that too. I actually, like, growing up, really, really like Sonic. Yeah, I know, a Hopeful Panda, I was just talking to, like, about Sonic games, like, earlier. Like, they're, like, DMs. But, like, I feel bad for saying that. That's the thing I didn't get finished because I was going to start streaming. But yeah, like, I like Sonic games. I like the older ones. And I'm not even going to be, like, somebody who's just like, oh, like, 2D over 3D. Because I'm just like, it's whatever. Like, a good game's a good game. But, like, newer 3D Sonic games have been, like, all over the place. With all the Sonic jokes, you hope I actually play some Sonic games. Yeah, like growing up, I played a lot of them. I bought Shadow the Hedgehog full price. Full price, not a single discount. I bought that game full price for $50, because that's how much it was. Shows you how much of a Sonic game I am, or excuse me, a Sonic fan I am.
EX have spread across the entire planet. Assume all living organisms have by now been replaced by X. There is another problem you may have noticed. The temperature of ZDR has started to fall. I cannot say for certain if the X are to blame, but the drop in temperature is indisputable. The gravity suit should keep you insulated from the effect of low temperatures. Even so, beware the unexpected and proceed with caution.
I was gonna make like a dumb joke when he said the temperature dropping. I'm like, oh no, is dad back home and did he turn down the thermostat? But I'm like, well, I'm not gonna say a dumb joke like that in the middle of the cutscene. I'm gonna save the dumb joke for after. Was it the best $50 I spent? Absolutely not. That game is horrible. Yeah, if you ever wonder if there's like I've said before in the past, like, oh, there's a new, no, this is Ataria. Let me just check out this room a little bit more. If I know I've said in the past, like, oh yeah, if there's a game that I don't like, I'll straight up tell you about it. That's straight up a game I don't like. That game sucks. And it's not even like it's bad so much as it just feels like lazy. Like, the fact that... You know what? It bothers me so much. Hold up. I'm going to pull the game off my shelf right now. There's something that bothers me in the back of the box that I want to, like... I don't even want to butcher the way it says it. Room cam. Yeah, eventually I'll get like a camera or something. It's taking a while for me to find it. No, I just like want to read it a little bit too to see like where exactly it was at. Yeah, so like on the back of the actual box or the case or whatever, it says tons of missions, branching storylines, and multiple endings. You know how deceiving that is to somebody who's like, how old was I when this game came out? Like 12 or something? I can't even remember. Somewhere around there. Multiple endings. There's like honestly like 3 endings I can remember because of the fact that the game has it's so stupid. So I'm not gonna go all the way back to put it back. Whoops. I'm gonna set it on the edge of my desk, and I don't know, it could fall off and break for all I care. So the stupid thing about that game is that the way it works is it has multiple endings, so you can choose like a neutral route, a good route, or a bad route. So think of it like the Chow Garden, except for the Chow Garden's rewarding when you take care of your chows. This game makes you feel like crap after you beat it, because you sit there and wonder what you did for the past like 2 hours, and you think I might be saying, oh, why do you say 2 hours, because wouldn't a playthrough be a lot longer than that? But no, because each route takes 7 missions, and you play the same 7, well, not the same 7. There's a select number of stages, but essentially all the stages will end up at like this 5 or like 6 different final stages. The way you get there is up to you. So that's what it means by multiple endings. But there's not even that many multiple endings, because like for the most part it's kind of copy and pasted amongst endings, just in different areas. So like it feels very, very lazy. It really does. Like, is there like, oh, like, should we give Sonic or Shadow like his own moveset? Because I mean, Sonic has his own moveset, and they're like, no, just give him a gun. Like, kids like guns, right? Like, my kid won't stop talking about GTA, so like it'll be close enough. Like, that's honestly speaking the way the game feels. How did 12-year-old react to it? I can tell you, I certainly didn't think it was like that great of a game, even at like 12 years old or however old I was. Okay, cool, missile tank, because you know I easily would have walked on that and it would have fallen. Okay, there we go. Because the thing is that like when you play it, it doesn't take long to get an ending. And then the other thing that bothers me about it is that when you actually boot up the game, I think when you boot up the game, it tells you, or like brags, like there's all these different endings you can get, but they're only labeled as different endings because when you do the math, I can't remember off the top of my head, so I don't want to misquote it, but I did the math back then. But when you like do the math and you check to see how many endings they're really counting as endings, it's essentially like, think about it this way. This is going to be the best analogy I can give for it, I guess. So if you wanted to drive from, like, comparing the, oh, I think this is a boss fight. Okay. I'm going to take all my frustration out on you. If you wanted to compare, like, I don't know, like driving from California to like Washington DC or something like that, you're like, there's like all these different routes you could take. Or, well, no, that's kind of a little bit more ambiguous. Let's do it this way. So like comparing the map of the United States, like Texas to California, okay? 2 places that probably don't want to be anywhere near each other. If you were to think of a route there, you would think of the shortest way to get there, right? And you'd be like, okay, just like drive through one of them. Drive through the states in the middle to find your shortest route. The way the game works is just like, okay, you can take different routes to get there, and all these give you different endings, but then not really, because if you want to go from California to like Ohio, or from California to Virginia or something like that, places you have no business being in whatsoever, it still counts it as a route, which is really stupid because of the fact that there's no point in making that extra trip, but much less is there a point in like labeling it as another route. Because why would you intentionally take the stupid route? So that's kind of, it's not like that there's like wrong routes per se, depending on what end you're trying to go for. It's just more so you wouldn't call it another route, because it's not really a route you like consider a reasonable route to begin with. I don't know if I'm explaining it well. It's really bad. It's not good at all. Oh geez, he can actually shoot upward. I didn't think that. Yeah, you could do that. I just assumed it was diagonally to the corner of the screen. Yeah, it's really just padding. It absolutely is. It's like the most fluff I've ever felt in a game. Honestly speaking, it's terrible. Gosh, this thing like completely killed me. I guess the shield does break, but I don't know if I'm just supposed to keep shooting it from behind. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's doing anything if we do it that way. Wow. Okay, well that still hit me. There's a better example I can give, so I'm gonna think on it, because I kind of want to be more specific and constructive in my criticism for it. For past me, I want to be more constructive on it. No, but in all seriousness, just to kind of get a better idea of how much that game is cheese. Like, if there's anything more than like a 5 out of 10 on like some video game website, I'm gonna be like, yeah, you guys are straight up like kidding yourself. Okay, well. Gosh, that does like 2 tanks of damage, I swear. Wow, okay. That was actually really fast. Jeez. Jeez. That sucked. I can see why you get so many tanks early on. Well, not early on, but I can see why tanks are pretty accessible in this game. It's because basically it counts as one hit. But yeah, the way the game looks, the layout of it, and the stages and stuff, it looks like a chart, basically. And it has, like, you start off in the first one, then you can go... You always go to the right, and it'll be either, like, up, middle, or down. And then, when you get to that stage, you know, depending on which one you choose, then you get an option again, up, middle, and down. But then there are certain points where if you go down so much, you just cannot go down any further because, of course, you know, the chart doesn't go that far. But the stupid thing is, you would think if you're going to play like an evil route, you could keep going down, but it's like, it's not a very big chart. So, where you would think, gosh, that does so much damage. That's so stupid how much damage that does. Where you would think you could, you know, go down further, it ends very quickly. I think, honestly speaking, and I'm not even exaggerating this, I think like you can go down like maybe twice and take the bad route before it's like, okay, that's too evil, this is rated E. At this point, we're gonna have to have Shadow murder somebody. Or like cut somebody's limbs off. So, like, you can't get any more evil than that. Like, we already gave him a gun. Like, it's not even rated E, actually, it's rated... No, it is. I just looked over at my desk, the corner of my desk. It is rated E. Jeez. How did they have the balls to give this guy a gun and still rate it as a rated E? That's ridiculous. He even says the word ass in the game. I think that's the word he says. Or he says hell, I can't remember. He swears. He's a bad hedgehog in that game. And yeah, put it rated E. I don't even think it's just rated E. I think it says like rated E 10 plus or something like that. So you're just like, well, it's kind of rated E. If it'll get your parents to buy it, then it's rated E. I still got hit by that. The stupid lingering hitbox. I'm so dumb. I can't believe I actually still got hit by that. Gosh, there's the 2 tanks then. It's not a hard attack to miss or avoid, so it's like not terrible. Let's see. Was it before E10 existed? Yeah, now it says rated everyone 10 plus. So apparently not everyone. But yeah, that is what it says. The way I said ass. Yeah, I did kind of say a little bit weird, didn't I? Had a little bit of like AVGN in me or something. Oh gosh, please don't make me fight him again. Wow. Wow, that actually straight up hit the whole room. Jeez. Too edgy for 9-year-olds? Yeah. It's like, I'm gonna kick him in the poopy or something like that. I don't know. It actually sounded worse. I apologize. That actually sounded I didn't think that through all the way. Does it hit, like, even down here? Wow, it really does. You have to just find shelter. Huh. Yeah, he does straight up swear, though, which is, like, it's so stupid. The whole entire game is just such a meme. It's, like, straight up he's just trying to be, like, edgy, and they're like, how can we make this guy edgy? Even though Shadow's already, like, edgy enough as it is. And then, like, I got it. Let's make him say words that make you normally want to wash your mouth with soap, and then that's what the game is. I mean, the only way they could have been more edgy is that they gave Shadow a katana, and that sounds like a dumb joke, except for the fact that he does have the option of picking up a sword in the game too. I will not play Shadow the Hedgehog. That game is so terrible. It's so bad. The memes, though. Yeah, like, that'll be a charity stream. Everybody donate to charity what I donated to this game, which is like $50. Oh, man. It's such a bad game. It really is. It really, hands down, is. Gameplay-wise, it's not terrible. Like, it's kind of fun running around and, like, having the different weapons and stuff like that. But in terms of, like, actual story and, like, content and how long it is, it's absolutely terrible. It really is. I think it even, like, retcons a whole bunch of stuff, too. Like, it's just not good. It's just really not good. Would I have felt any differently too if I had spent less money on it? Absolutely not. It just stings that much more that I did spend that much money on it. I think I even mentioned it too, like when I bought it, at the time I wasn't able to like put two and two together, but I feel like secretly the person who's ringing me up was like screaming and like to themselves internally, just being like, oh, don't buy this game, but they're like, well, I'm on the clock, I don't know if I can say this. Yeah, to anybody out there who remembers ringing up a Shadow the Hedgehog, it's like a 12-year-old or whatever, like, trust me, your advice would have been taken. Check Discord? Okay, give me a sec. I see in the recommendations, Shadow the Hedgehog. No, it's terrible. Like, the game's so short, I try to 100% it just to kind of like justify the price that I paid for it. And the worst part is, honestly speaking, I almost got 100% to the point where it was feasible. But it just gets to a point where once you get everything, this is like, I think if I'm remembering correctly, the stupid way they kind of like handle it too is they're like, oh, like, remember all those branch points and how I mentioned I did the map for it and everything like that? The branch off points, even though like, so like I said, you start off on one square, then you can go up, down, or middle, or yeah, up, down, or middle. Then from there, you go up, down, or middle, and then you can only go down like twice or something like that. So it's not very, like, it's not very free on where you can go. Huh. The door's frozen? It's supposed to like... It's supposed to do something to that? Like a plasma beam or something? Oh, I just realized. Okay, so I'm actually out of the cold area. I'm straight up like now in the standard area in Ataria. Like he said, that was dropping in temperatures. And it's just straight up now, like, certain rooms are just inaccessible until I guess defrost them or something like that. Wow. It's actually kind of cool. Like, I still thought I was in the cold area, and nope, I'm not. Okay, so I don't think I can get what this thing is linking for. Yeah, because I need to be able to break the other block. Maybe. I might be able to do it. But yeah, so that's the layout of it. It, you know, branches out and whatnot. The sucky part about it is that essentially you could go gosh, okay, I might have to, okay, give me one sec. I might have to focus on this part because it's kind of a little tricky to do. I don't know how to slide down and do it. I did it before. Gosh, how did I do it before? I remember I went to waterfall mode. I definitely have done it because I just saw it like when I uploaded to YouTube. Okay, you can just go into morph ball and then do that. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, cool. The other time I did it though, like, it was way harder. I think it like slid into it and then it worked somehow, but I think it also had like a little bit of a gap too that I could do it in under to where I could slide in the first place, which would force me into morph ball. Anyways, so you have the split routes, right? And so just imagine like a pretty linear route, right? Like from left to right, with squares. Essentially, if you wanted to get to the end, you could just take the neutral route, because the neutral route's the middle one. Or you could go down, up, down, up, down, up. And you'd still end up in the same spot, like as if you had just taken the neutral route the whole entire time. The problem with that is that that's considered two separate routes. And so you might think like, why is that two separate routes? You ended up in the same place. And it's like, well, because like Shadow, like in one route, he did something bad, but in the other route, he was indifferent, but he still came to the same conclusion. You would think that that would be the same route, but no, they don't want to make too many endings because that would have been too much work. So then, yeah, so you get the illusion of choice. And so the stupid part about that is that obviously it's not just like a linear thing. You can go like, you can go all those different ways and all those different combinations. I'm gonna give it a sec for this cutscene.
The reason for the planet's rapid cooling. Thermal energy is no longer being routed from Cataris. This area, Arteria, is located in the depths of the planet. Much of it will be frozen. Find a way to thaw any frozen doors and pools you encounter. The central control system you activated in Cataris is still operational. Some force must be physically blocking the routing of thermal energy. I suspect a powerful X is involved. You must annihilate it. Return here after solving the problem. The cooling has prevented you from exploring this area. There must be a vital ability hidden somewhere here.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I just dreamed I'm supposed to make my way to Guitars. I think I can at least go up there before I end stream. That sets me closer to where I need to go. Probably not the boss fight, but yeah. So yeah, you get the illusion of choice on where you can go and stuff like that. And so, like I said, that thing I just mentioned is two separate routes. And the problem with that is that when you have many more options, and I say many more as in like quote unquote many more, it adds a lot of different combinations. So you essentially are expected for 100%ing it. If I remember correctly, gosh, if I can time this correctly. Well, it like seemed like he was attacking right after I was done doing that. If you wanted to like 100% it in a sense, whether it's like a personal 100% or like the game's 100%, I can't remember if it actually requires that for 100% or not. But either way, if you wanted to, you would have to do all those different combinations, see the same endings multiple times, just to be considered like 100%ing it, which sounds horrible because the gameplay again it's not amazing. It's not the worst, but it's also not amazing. So just imagine being in that position where it's like, yeah, you have to do this over and over and over again. That's basically where the game puts you at, and it sucks. Oh gosh, can I actually not go through here? So yeah, that's basically where I stand on it. It's really dumb. It's really dumb how there's that many routes and how they saw that as justification to be like, yeah, this is content, alright. Just play the same game. Like, I can't remember the exact math for it, but it's like, if you were to honestly speak and do all the combinations, it's like 200 and something ways. Like, it's something dumb like that. I really could be wrong. But, yeah, it's definitely not a game I'd recommend. Not this game. I'm just talking about Shadow the Hedgehog. Yeah, this game's great. This game's worth buying. But Shadow the Hedgehog, it's like an old game that I'm just like expressing my dissatisfaction for. Okay, so I guess I can go... Is the store frozen? Yes, it is. I gotta go to the right. And I guess make my way up. And yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just making like a little bit of a rant because gosh, okay, I was like, I've gotten hit by these things so many times. I look back from chat and I was like, oh, geez. But yeah, I'm just expressing my, like, discontent for, like, some old games I played in the past, specifically, like, Shadow the Hedgehog, which is a terrible game. So, if you're ever on the fence about it, don't get it. I think even when they have those, like, Sega collections, too, where they're, like, this game's on sale or something like that, it's not even, like, included on there, so I'm not even sure what the deal is with it. I will say it's not the worst Sonic game, though. Okay, so that thing's no longer active. I also saw something mentioned about Adam, so I'm gonna go back and read that real quick. Oh, do I think it'll be like in an Android form? Maybe. That'd be an interesting direction they would take for it. I'm not sure what they're gonna do with the whole entire Adam thing. But I was thinking that too, like when I was playing it. I'm kind of curious to see what direction they'll take it in. Because I do know bits and parts of Adam, but like without going into the spoilers of it, I'm not sure what they're gonna do with that. I am curious though, for sure. What Sonic games do I consider the worst? I haven't played all of them, so I don't know if I can like give like that great of an opinion, but like because I kind of fell out with like Sonic games with like the 3D era. There was quite a bit of games that I just skipped. And like even for me, like I wasn't too crazy on even like Sonic Heroes. Like that's kind of where it started to, in my opinion, the series kind of started to go like a little bit downhill. A lot of people consider like 3D Sonic as like, no, that's not that good, and I don't blame them because I mean, you have like moments like in Sonic Adventure where like Sonic's mouth is like going in like 5 different directions at one time, but the story at least felt pretty interesting, and so like I don't know, like oh yeah, and there's Sonic 06. I haven't even played that game. Like that's actually a game too. Like I didn't have a PS3 or an Xbox at the time, and I was just like, oh man, I really want to get this game because like I think it was like I don't remember exactly when it came out. It was close to around that time where I was still into the Sonic games, but I hadn't come to the realization that they were getting like worse and worse. And so I wanted that game. And that would have been another game that I paid full price for, except for I didn't have the consoles for it. So thank goodness, because yeah, I didn't buy it. And then I found out like years later that apparently it's like one of the worst Sonic games. So yeah, Sonic Forces feels a little weird. Honestly, it's a little bit of a weird game. It's interesting to make your own Sonic character, but I mean people have been doing that for years already, so just type in your name and then type in Sonic OC, and then you'll always find a character on Google. If you didn't know that, I'm pretty sure everybody knows that by now, but just in case, if you type in your name on Google and then type in like Sonic character or Sonic OC, you will always get a drawing pertaining to that. Well, I guess for the most part. So yeah, so I'll leave it at here. I guess I can continue this conversation when I switch over to Breath of the Wild, because I think I'm getting close to a boss fight here, and so if I continue the boss fight, I'm pretty much gonna like start overlapping into the time I said I was gonna start Breath of the Wild. So I'll leave the game here. I will continue on Monday, do the boss fight, and continue the game from here. I thought I was getting close to the end of the game, but I'm actually glad I'm not, because that just means more hours I get to play and invest in this game, so I'm totally fine with that. But yeah, I'll take a break for a bit and switch over to Breath of the Wild, play that for a few hours. If you're gonna stay tuned, then I'll see you guys in a little bit, but if you're hopping off for the night, you have a good night. And then if you want to keep in touch with any future updates on streams and whatnot, I will post that on social media over the weekend. So again, I will be streaming on Monday. So I do appreciate everybody being here, and I'll see you in a little bit. Yeah, do those dishes. Don't leave them dirty. Actually, streams are like one of the best times to do like chores too. You can just kind of zone out and then peek over every so often. So, perfect. It all works out. All right, see ya.